What's good, y'all? Drink the coffee. It'll make you feel better. Here's my problem with the media in sports. They like to report stuff to put it in existence, even if it's not true, right? To a point where the athlete keeps hearing about it, and that may trigger their decision. And then all of a sudden, they start to believe into the rumors, right? Well, there's a little bit of a rumor that's been going on for the past few days. Steph Curry being traded or wanting to leave the Golden State Warriors. And one particular team that the media keeps starting a rumor about is Steph Curry going to the Miami Heat. Now, on paper, that sounds pretty good. Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry together, and let's assume that you're going to keep Bam Adebayo with that Miami Heat culture, that supporting cast. That's a good trio, right? The Miami Heat could pull off a trade like that. Now, that will put Golden State into a rebuilding mode. They would need draft picks. They would need young players. They would need a lot of things to restart and rebuild. And Miami Heat will turn to a title contending team to a even more title contending team. In other words, Miami Heat's always been a sleeper title contending team, especially in the Eastern Conference. All right? You can't call them non-title contenders when they made it to the NBA Finals twice. They're always a threat. They're always something to look out for come playoff time, assuming that they're healthy. So now, instead of being a sleeper contender for the title, they become favorites for the title, especially in the Eastern Conference, right? Would that be enough to beat the Milwaukees, the Bostons of the world, or the Philadelphia 76ers, which is the three top teams in the Eastern Conference? Who knows? But that will put Miami Heat in a position to win a title, and it will put Steph Curry in a position to win a title. Now, if I'm Steph Curry, I know loyalty, staying to one team is a good thing, but there comes a point where if the franchise is not doing good by your standards and they're not utilizing your prime, whatever leftover, you may have to leave, right? I'm all up for a player leaving a team if the team is not doing right by that player. It's clear that the Golden State Warriors are not going to be in position to even probably make the playoffs. There may be a play-in team. And that's not good enough for a guy that's so-called the greatest shooter of all time. A guy that's still got a lot left in the tank. A guy that saved Team USA. A guy that still could help and compete for an NBA championship. I mean, if LeBron could do it at an older age, you don't think a guy that could just naturally shoot can't do it? I mean, he don't even have to do much. He could run off screens and just shoot the ball all day. Shooting the ball is something that never leaves you. All right, you could be 50 years old and shooting a basketball. You know, your legs may get a little tired from running and jumping or crossing people up. You know, he still has some energy to do that. Maybe not as much as he used to, but he still has energy to do that. So, yeah, I don't like the rumor, but if this was to come for true, all right, I think it'd be a good look for Steph Curry. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be a good look for Steph Curry, but I don't like how the media put this into existence like that. You know, it's a dangerous game where media's try to move the narrative and just automatically say, hey, this player's not happy here. How do you know? Or are you just doing this for clickbait? Are you just doing this for to be stood out so people can hear what you're saying, right? Now, if it ever comes a point where Steph Curry does ask for a trade, Miami Heat will be that team. That should be that team. But he's never said anything about being discomfort with Golden State Warriors. He's never said he wasn't being taken care of by Golden State Warriors. So this rumor is completely just a rumor. And it's also a non-factual rumor, okay? It has no merit to it because Steph Curry himself did not add to this rumor, all right? This is just a bullshit thing that the media comes out with. And this is why you guys need to stop listening to everything you hear, right? So, even though it is non-factual, the thing about it is, if it was to happen, let's just entertain the idea of it happening. That'd be a good trade. That'd put him in title contention for number 5. He wants to have that. That give him an edge over LeBron. A 5th title would give him an edge over LeBron, and it would rank him over LeBron James. He would have everything LeBron James doesn't have, which is a fifth title. And he has the accolades, shooting the most threes, all that other nonsense to go along with it, right? Because breaking records come and go. All right, that don't make you the best just because you're breaking records. Hell, Carmelo broke a bunch of records, and how many chips he got, But I digress. That'd be a good position for Steph Curry to go to. Sports out, peace.